According to the Heritage Foundation, 1 in 5 Americans, which is the highest in the nation's history, 20% relies on the federal government for everything. 20% rely on the federal government for everything. Housing, health care, food stamps, college tuition, and retirement assistance. To put that 20% to a number, that's more than 67.3 million Americans who receive subsidies from Washington. And how do you think they vote? And for whom do you think they vote? 20% totally supported by the federal government. Government dependency jumped 8.1% in the past year, with the most assistance going toward housing, health and welfare, and retirement. Retirement. The federal government spent more taxpayer dollars than ever before in 2011 to subsidize Americans. The average individual who relies on Washington could receive benefits valued at $32,748. That's more than the nation's average disposable personal income, which is $32,400. No wonder so many people are leaving the workforce. Why work when you can get this? At the same time, nearly half of the American population, 49.5% now, does not pay any federal income tax. And none of this is accidental. None of this is coincidence. This has all been part of a grand design, actually started back days of Woodrow Wilson, but really given a kickstart by FDR. As of now, according to the Heritage Foundation, which tracks this, documents it, keeps the data, it is inarguable. 70% of the federal government's budget goes to individual assistance programs. Now, you hear from the regime about all the money we're wasting on wars. And you hear it from Ron Paul. They got too many wars. We've got to stop all the wars. And yet 70% of the federal government's budget goes to individual assistance programs, up dramatically in just the past few years. That's not only is that astonishing, it is unsustainable.